Hey, I'm Tommy.
Yo, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Muju.
I'm Jack, and this is our AP Stats survey project.
Kicker number 1.
We surveyed about college. We attempted to find out more about people's college plans, how their applications are going. Our population was all of Walton High School seniors, and we chose 4 homerooms. For our guiding questions, we wanted to see how far people were into their application, what kind of college they're going to, and what plans they have for college.
For our method for sampling, we did a random cluster sample where we randomly selected 4 homerooms out of the possible homerooms, or all senior homerooms, and we chose every single person in those homerooms to sample. Our sample is random because we randomly selected the homerooms and didn't just pick them out of convenience, and the homerooms are approximately equally representative of the statistics of Walton High School seniors. And to eliminate bias, we surveyed everyone at the same time on the same day, and we used sheets instead of surveying them directly.
We had some shortcomings in our survey. We needed a clear goal or question to answer before surveying. There were too many yes or no questions, but we eliminated a few before choosing our questions to graph. We also sampled on a day when attendance happened to be lower in our homerooms.
In response to our guiding questions, most seniors at Walton have spent less than 10 hours on their application, but there are a few outliers on people who have spent more than 18 hours. Majority of people want to attend a college with a size of 15 to 25,000 people, and the graph is a bell curve. The 2 most popular major choices are business, natural science, and a lot of people chose majors that weren't specific choices in the survey questions.
What size school would you prefer? For this question, the majority of students preferred a school between 15,000 and 25,000 students. The graph showed a bell curve with a few students preferring less than 5,000 and an even smaller amount preferring more than 35,000. A large proportion also preferred 25,000 to 35,000, showing that the data is close to a normal bell curve. What major are you planning on studying in college? The answers to this question were greatly varied. 18 people out of the 69 surveyed responded to business. However, 19 responded to other. And the next highest was 11 for natural sciences. This box plot compares the number of schools males are applying to the number of schools females are applying to. The 2 groups have the same median of 5 schools. However, the female IQR is 4 and the male IQR is 3. The female spread is larger by 6, showing that the variety between number of schools applied to in females is a little bit larger. However, this model may be slightly skewed by outliers.
This bar graph compares how many students are planning on transferring schools in college. 54 are planning on staying at the college they first attend, and 14 are planning on transferring. This shows that the majority of Walton students will be happy with their choice of college. This question asks the surveyors how many hours they have spent on college applications this far. The shape of the graph is skewed to the right. The outliers are 4 outliers that are all greater than 21. The measure of center is the median because most of the data is skewed right. The measure of spread is the interquartile range because the data is skewed right, and the IQR is equal to 7. The mean is 9.397 and the standard deviation is 13.87.
The pie chart showing how many schools people applied early admission to shows that the highest percentage of seniors at Walton are either not applying early to any colleges or just to one college. The distribution is honestly pretty evenly spread overall, but there's a drop off from 18% to 7% between 2 and 3 schools applied early to. The scatter plot comparing total schools the seniors at Walton are applying to and applications already finished shows that, in general, the more schools the person is applying to, the more applications they've already finished. However, there are a couple outliers in this scenario, with one being one person has applied to or is applying to 16 schools, but only has filled out 3 applications.
The pie chart is measuring the percentage of people who plan to join fraternity and sorority compared to those who aren't. By looking at the chart above, we can observe that there are 47.2% yes, 45.2% no, and 7% undecided. By excluding the 7% of undecided, we can conclude that there are almost an equal amount of yes and no's. This bar graph shows the amount of years that most students want to attend college for. By comparing the percentages in the bar, we can see that most people want to attend colleges for 4 years. Coming in second, 6 years having 33%, then 8 years with 12%, and 10 years and 12 years with about 4 and 7%. The pie chart illustrates the students' answers to the reason for their college choices. There were 7 choices to choose from, and having chosen 45% of the time, it can be concluded that most students choose their college by their major.